We are happy to have Dr. Joella Flinton with us. She is the Associate Vice President for Student Services. So she is going to visit with us today and tell us about all of the amazing services that we have on campus for any need that a student would have. Welcome.
Thank you, Robin.
And tell us a little bit about where Student Services is located and all of the offices there.
Okay. Student Services on any given campus are here to support and guide our students, everywhere from prospective students all the way through graduation and then alumni. Most of our services are available in the Student Center. We try to keep them all close. We don't lose students in the process. Some of our valuable services are over in the Learning Resource Center, like the Learning Center. But for the most part, Student Services is on the first floor of the Student Center. We've got a welcome center that greets individuals when they come in and advises them to their next step, whether it's admissions or if they're looking for a conference upstairs or someplace on campus. The admissions office actually reviews and requires all of the necessary documentation for students to be admitted. From there, they are sent to an academic advisor. We have several full and part-time academic advisors on the first floor. They guide these students in making appropriate choices for their academic future.
So admissions then is located close to the Registrar, where a lot of records are held. Tell us a little bit about the Registrar.
Registrar Services and Records is located on the first floor of the Student Center as well. It's a very important place. They handle everything from academic transcripting to graduation. They also work closely with our faculty when it comes to processing grades each semester.
All right, and so one of the issues to make everyone aware of as they begin to teach is FERPA. Tell us a little bit about FERPA.
The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act is the most important piece of information we have on this campus, and unfortunately so many people don't know all of the details. Pretty much we don't tell anybody anything. We only give information about the student to the student, and for faculty it's best to double check with your immediate supervisor or call the registrar's office directly to find out information.
So great to ask your supervisor about FERPA if you have any questions about private information of students.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now the SOAR project is located in there. Tell us a little about SOAR.
SOAR is a federally funded grant program. It stands for Students Overcoming Academic Roadblocks. They just changed their name. Again, it's selective admission. There are usually about 150 students that are admitted into the program. They have their own learning lab, their own tutors. They take field trips. They have workshops and everything from note-taking, test-taking, math anxiety, and those workshops are generally open to all of the students.
Okay, so down there, I think a large part of services to students is all kinds of counseling. And tell us about the Disabilities Office.
Emily Chang is our disabilities coordinator, and she advises students that require any kind of accommodation, whether it be because of learning or physical disabilities. With documentation, she can arrange the necessary accommodation in any given classroom.
Okay, and every once in a while, not very often, we have a student conduct issue. Tell us how that would be handled.
Well, a faculty member needs to, depending on what it is, a faculty member needs to talk to security. And then Christy Pendleton, she oversees our campus life and student activities area, but she handles all student conduct issues.
And of course, a large part of the services to our students on campus is with financial aid. Tell us a little bit about the financial aid office.
More than 65% of our students are receiving some type of federal financial aid or institutional scholarships or state monies. To identify their ability to receive aid, they need to complete annually the FAFSA, and that's online, and they can get information from the Scholarship and Financial Aid Office as well. A couple of things that are very important for our students and every staff and faculty member as well to understand is that these students need to maintain a 2.0 GPA to maintain their federal financial aid status. If they're going to change their schedule at all, adding or dropping classes, they need to let the financial aid office know as well, because it will impact their aid possibly.
We've already mentioned the Student Activities Office that's down there, but give us an idea about some of the groups on campus for students to be involved with.
Okay. we have more than 25 student clubs and organizations on campus. Most of them are associated with the departments, so they have an opportunity to network with students that have same interests, but also find out what's going on in the community in that given area as well. But they range from just purely social to civic, a lot of opportunities for students to get engaged on campus outside of the classroom.
Down there with student activities, we don't want to forget the testing center because instructors need to know where that is.
Yes, and most of our students, by the time they've been admitted, many of them have already seen the testing center because we do a compass test to determine placement for so many of our classes. A lot of instructors do need to utilize the testing services for makeup tests sometimes. A lot of online classes have to go through the testing center to have their students tested as well. So it's an important place to know.
All right, and then away from the first floor of the Student Center, I think an important place for our students is actually the second floor of the LRC building. Give us the rundown on that floor.
Okay, we call it the Learning Center, and it is a very large computer lab. They have tutors that are there. They're peer tutors, they are retired professionals, they are instructors. We have a wide range of tutors, so individuals can find somebody that they can work well with. It's open evenings and weekends as well. They also have a food pantry and a clothing pantry up there as well. So there's lots of things for students to seek out.
All right, so I think the important thing to remember is if your students come forward with any kind of need, there's probably some kind of office on campus that would help with that. And if you have any kind of questions about how to meet student needs that seem to come up, Dr. Flinton, who has been here how long now?
Almost 31 years.
Almost 31 years. She would be a great resource for you to contact. So here's her information, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me over.